Hi, this is Shushil from Quick Excel Tally with Shushil. In the last video, I had explained you about how to use VLookup from different sheets. In today's video, I'll be explaining you how to use VLookup with name range and also how to use exact match and approximate match. So let us see our data. So this is my data. This you can download from the sample data from my description. As you can see, I've given you some names of employees here. That is the sales. I would like to remove the commission. The condition is that if it is 2 to 4,000, then the commission will come 4%. 4 to 6 is 5%. 6 to 8 is 6%. And above 8,000 is 7%. I'll show you by normal VLookup how you use. And then I will show you with the help of name range how you can use it. So if you're using by normal VLookup, that is say equal to VLookup tab. Click on this 3,000. That is the amount, that is B3, comma, then select this full table, this range, commission rate and sales, and then you write comma and column index number, that is 2, because I want commission rate. This is 1 sales and commission rate is 2. Close the bracket. Because I'll be dragging it for the other cells, so this table part is there, you have to lock it, that is E2 and F6. So once you click on E2, you can press this button of yours called as F4 from your keyboard. The same thing you do with F6 also. Click on F6 and press F4 from your keyboard. So once you've done this much, this you don't have to lock it. B3 is not to be locked. Only the table part. This is the table. So that's why you have to lock it, because I'll be dragging it for the other cells. Enter. So that will give you 4%, sorry. Because see, it is coming between this 2 to 4. So that's why it's saying 4%. So now if you drag it for the others, so I should get the answer for all also, see. So if it is coming between 2 to 4, it comes 4%, 4 to 6 is 5%, 6 to 8 is 6%, and above 8,000 is 7%. This is normal VLookup that we used to use. But if you want to use with the help of name range, I'll just delete this thing. So if they tell you that to use with the help of name range, then this table is there, no? You select this table first. So you use your mouse and select this table. And then click over here. This option you see on top here, which is saying name box. This is your name box. Click. You're supposed to give a name. I'm just giving a name called as commission rate. Write COMM. You cannot give space. So you can give an underscore if you want like this. Or you can write it together like this. Commission rate. Select this table first and come here. This is called as a name box. Give some name, but you cannot give a space. It doesn't accept space. So you write it together, or you can write an underscore. I'm giving like this together, commission rate, and don't forget to press enter. If you don't press enter, it will not accept. Enter. So now this table, I've given a name called as commission rate. If I click outside here, or if you go to any of your sheets, other sheets also, if you click over here, the name will come here. See, commission rate. If I click, it gets highlighted. So now I'll use the formula with the help of name range. So keep it over here. Again, you say equal to VLookup. Click on this 3000, that is B3, comma. So now instead of you selecting this table, now you can give that name here, commission rate. Just write COMM. So here it is, commission rate. You can double click by mouse, so that name comes over here. See, full thing. Commission rate, yeah. Or you can press tab, comma. So after you write comma here, and then you write number of, that is column index number. So write 2 over here, close that. The main idea of name range is I don't have to press that button called as F4. In the earlier way, what you should do, we used to press that button F4. So now I don't have to press that button F4, enter. So I should get the answer here, 4%. So now if I drag it down, or if you double click also my mouse, I should get for the others also, see. So if it is coming between 2 to 4, it comes 4%, 4 to 6 is 5%, 6 to 8 is 6%, and above 8,000 is 7%. So that is what it is doing over here. The same thing, I have one more data over here, which I have given you some names of students over here, and that their marks. And I'm saying that if it is 0 to 50, if anybody is got, then it comes fail. 50 to 60 is C, 60 to 70 is B, 70 to 80 is A, and above 8 is A star. Again, I will use my name range only. You can select this table first. That is your marks. Grade, you can give the name if you want. Just select and click over here. That name box. Give some name here. I'm just giving a name called as grade. Enter. Don't forget to press enter, otherwise it will not get accepted. So now you can use your formula here, equal to VLookup. Click on this 95. That is the marks of this student, Amit, comma, and then the name. That is the name I've given as grade. Just write GR. So you can see that it is coming here. See, grade. Tab. So when you press tab, that entire name comes here, comma 2. Bracket close. 2 stands for column index number. That is your grade. So now if you press enter, I don't have to press F4 over here, because I'm using with the help of name range. So now if you double click on this icon, that is your fill handle, double click, so automatically it will come for the others also. So this way you can use this option of yours called as name range. But if you want to delete them, then you can just come here, formula, you come, name manager. Suppose you want to delete this name called as commission rate. So I've given this table as commission rate. Just write down here COMM. So whatever name you give, that you just type it, first 3 alphabet. See, it's come here. Click on this name. Click on this icon called as delete. You're like, sorry, sure. If I say OK, and then close. So it comes like this. That means that name is deleted. Again, if you want it, you can just select this table again. Then again, you just click over here and type the name again, COMM rate. Enter. So again, it will come back. So like that, you can delete this name also, grade also. If you don't want it, you can delete like this. Just click on formula, click on name manager, and just type your grade, GRA. Just write three characters, and you can see click on that name and say delete. If I say OK and close, so it comes like this. That means it has been deleted. Again, if you want it, again you can select this table. Click over here, this name box, and type the name again, grade, enter. So it will come back again. So this is about VLookup with name range I showed you just now. My next example that I want to show you is actually called as your that is your approximate match. Up till now, in the earlier examples, I used to use the word false, or if you used to write 0, that is called as your exact match. Now I have a table here which I've given some names of students with their marks, and that is the condition. 0 to 50 means F, 50 to 65 is E, 65 to 75 is D, 75 to 85 is C, above 85 to 95 is B, and 95 is A. So over here, if I use the word exact match, that is at 0 or false, so what happens? And when you use the word true, what happens? So if I say exact match, that is false, I'll show you first that, equal to VLookup, click on this 59, that is the mark, B31, comma, then you select this full table. You can use the help of name range also, but I'll be using by your mouse. So I've selected the full table, that is F31 till G37, comma 2. This stands for 2, this is 1, this is 2, grade. And I'm writing here comma 0. Instead of 0, you can write false also. So at the moment I'm just writing 0. You can write 0, you can write false. Bracket close. Because I'll be dragging it for the other cells, I have to lock it. This table is F31 and G37. So just click on F31, press the button F4 from your keyboard. And lock even G37. Click and press G37. So I've locked my table of mine. So if I press enter, because see, I'm using the word here exact match, that is at 0, that is false. Enter. I'm getting NA over here. NA stands for not applicable. So if I drag it, I'm not getting for the others also. See, even for the others it is not coming. Because see what is happening over here, I've used the word exact match over here, that is 0 or false. So when you write 0 or false, that means now this person, he's got 59. Now 0 till 50. The middle range is not taking. If I change this 59 and if I make it 50 or 65 or 75 or 85 or 95, then that grade will come. For example, if I type here 50, enter, see. So then it will come. If you type 65, 75, 85, 95, because this is called as This is called as exact match. But I didn't want it exact match because I want the entire range, no, from 0 till 50. So if you see the top example also, over here I have written 2. Now this is also taking as, it is taking as approximate match. It is taking as true. It is not taking as exact match. So that's why I didn't write here 0 also. I didn't write false. Even here also if you see, I have not written anything. Excel by default, by normal it takes as true value. So if you want over here, I'll be taking as true option over here. So what I'll do is, I will just remove that 0 from here, keep that 2 and close it. You can type after 2, you can write comma, you can write true also if you want. Okay, but it's not required. Thus after 2 you close it, because Excel by default it takes as true value. So when I say true, that is called as your approximate match. So that means it is going to take from 0 till 50, even the middle range 44, 45, 46. So that entire thing will take it as F grade. Enter. See. So he's got 59 marks. I'll just double click. Now this guy has got 59 marks. So that's why it's coming between this, no? 50 to 65. That's why getting your E. Now this guy has got 48 marks. So again, you can see it is coming in F, 0 to 50. So like that it shows you after about 95 anybody has got, so it will come as A. So for example, now this guy is, if I change this, 87 is there, no? If I make this 87 as 96 marks, so you can see it's changing to A. So at the moment I'll just make it back to normal. I'll press Ctrl Z. So this was about VLookup with name range. If you find this tutorial helpful, give a like and subscribe to my channel, Quick Excel Tally with Sushil. In my next video, I will be explaining you how to use VLookup with multiple columns. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.